is trying to take some aftershave that looks like a grenade through security at the airport, so we'll see how this one turns out. How to get through a Ryanair flight, Nintendo, and some rolls and pastries I snatched from the lounge. Danish currency, now to find the metro. Well, we made it to Copenhagen. We kind of screwed up by taking the metro rather than the train. The train takes us to Central Station, which is right next to our hotel, and the metro took us to this part of the city centre, which is 20 minutes walk away from our hotel, although it is very picturesque. This area is called Nyhavn. Don't know if I butchered that pronunciation or not, but it's pretty. Maybe tomorrow we'll take a wee trip on the canal here. So we're just walking in the direction of our hotel down this pedestrianised street. Whoops, just about ran straight into that woman. Wasn't watching where I was going. We're going to try and find a supermarket before we go to our hotel. When I'm in a foreign country, I do quite like to eat the unique foreign junk food, whatever they have. Snacks, chocolate, whatever. So hello. Right, we just checked into the Copenhagen Plaza and we got to a room and it's got a double bed, which is not good. Don't want to be sleeping next to that. What the staff have done for us, they've given us a slightly bigger room, so we're upstairs, we're on a higher floor, better view. They're going to stick a single bed in beside it, so we're just waiting for them to do that just now. But at least we got a better view and stuff. I don't even know if I can get out into this balcony. So we're right on the main square, as you can see. Right, won't be touching any of the stuff in this fridge, this mini bar, because just looked at the prices. 35 crowns for a mineral water. What's that? It's like £4 British. 4 quid for that bottle of water. We're definitely going to the supermarket. Got our single bed. Dean, I've got a £1 coin here and we're going to flip for it. Come on, we're going to flip for it.
You made a mistake. So
I didn't make a mistake. I put on the booking twin room. The hotel made the mistake. Look, we've got upgraded to a higher floor, a bigger room and a nice view outside. Oh, flip the coin. Flip the coin. Right. The Shield, you get the double bed. Queen's Head, I get the double bed, right? Let it drop on the floor, okay. Queen's Head, I get the double bed, right? Queen's Head, double bed. Queen's Head, yes! That's the Queen's Head, Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Supermarket, it looks like a cheap one. Try and find some mineral water and some snacks. Just grab it. Okay, let's start off and get something healthy. Maybe protein shake or something. Maybe one of these Skier vanilla. That's Icelandic style yogurt. Macros look good. Let's get one of these. What's this? Mini marzipan bars, 10 sticks. The whole packet is like 500 calories. Where's Dean? Oh, looks like he's got some stuff. What's he been getting? Kim's barbecue. What else? Barbecue chips. What else they got? Marzipan blood. Oh, maybe I'll get these ones. Chocolate and Larkids. I have no idea what this is. There's 3 different flavours. Booster. How much caffeine is in this? 32 milligrams per 100 mils. What's this? 500 mils. That's absolutely loads. I can go in. What are you thinking about? Caramel and chocolate, looks good. In the basket it goes. So rather than pay 35 crowns for one bottle of mineral water in our hotel, we have found them for £1.75 a bottle. So we just got a pack of 9 of these. In the hotel they've got like a list of names of famous people, mostly bands, Eurythmics, who have stayed in this hotel. There's loads. I recognised a few of them. There's Tom Jones, Pat Boone is there. Oh, this hotel is old. Pat Boone, Diana Ross, I see. David Essex.
What's your favourite band, Dale? East 17.
East 17 is not my favourite band. Who else have we got? Janet Jackson. David Copperfield. Foo Fighters. Phil Collins. Ringo Starr. Jesus. Well, I wanted to go eat Danish food, but my brother seen the Hard Rock Cafe and insists that we go eat there. I didn't take much convincing. I do love the place. So let's go. So my brother just got the regular burger, but I got the Danish local legendary burger, which is on a Danish bread with some beetroot relish, and it's like a mixed beef and pork spicy patty. I'm gonna get fired right into this. 7-Eleven. Feel like I'm back in Thailand. See what they've got. Probably got more decent stuff. Found this chill bar called Bar 7. Well, I don't drink alcohol, so I just ordered this Diet Coke, and this gentleman there said that it's free of charge, no cost. My brother, however, is getting his drink prepared, which is going to cost about 18 quid. Some fancy cocktail. Good morning, Copenhagen. It's a beautiful day. Right, so it's 11:30 a.m. Dean's still sleeping, and I'm going to go to the hotel gym. They've got a small gym in the basement. We left that bar last night about between midnight and 1 a.m. And I just came home to the hotel to play a bit of Zelda, catch up on The Walking Dead. Dean decided to go to a nightclub by himself. That's the thing, like, he's a heavy drinker and I don't drink at all, so we kind of went our separate ways, and he's now lying in bed snoring, and his hand is covered in blood, so I don't know what happened last night. Wow, looks like I'm the only one here. Well, it's a bit bigger than I thought it was. What have we got? Treadmill, elliptical machine, some benches. Where are the weights? I must have some free weights. Oh yeah, some dumbbells right here. What did they go up to? They only go up to 10 kilos. We'll try and improvise. Well, we finally left the hotel. It's after 1 p.m, It's kind of late. We did have plans to do quite a lot of stuff today, but now we're gonna have to kind of rush. We've not even eaten yet, although I have tanned 4 Quest bars. I brought 5 to last me the whole trip. I've eaten 4 of them already. Right now we're going to head to energy drink, is it? One of those? Booster. Right, we're going to head to the Round Tower. That's a place where we can get a good view of the city. Surprisingly warm weather for early March. Plenty of people just sitting around in the street. See the Round Tower there in the distance. Other people cycling to it. Cycling very popular in Copenhagen. We just walk though. Need to burn the extra calories for all the food we're going to be eating. Made it to the Round Tower. We're going to make our way up to the top. 25 crowns, actually not too bad for Denmark. It's about £3 British. And it's just this, the whole tower is basically this winding pathway up to the top. So that's where we're going. Wow, there's this big cage around it. Kind of feels like kind of ruins the view. Makes me feel like I'm in prison or something.
Thought about this too much. What's there left to say? Throw your stones the river. Like me, it drifts away. I would watch you stare. I would watch you stare. Oh, but there's no one there. We can figure this out. Put your feet down.
Right, so we've burnt a lot of calories going up that tower. So now we're going to go eat food at Torvehalleren, I believe it is pronounced. It is kind of indoor market, farmers market slash deli shop slash specialty eateries kind of type thing. We'll see when we get there. Well, we made it to Torvehalleren. Oh wow, immediately see stuff that I want to stick in my mouth. Look at this. Chocolates. We're at Grod, which means porridge, so we're going to eat some gourmet porridge made by these girls in here. Luckily we got a table. There's only 3 tables here and a ton of customers, so we were just really lucky. Someone just left as we arrived, and we have ordered from here the all-in porridge, oats and all the toppings, which I believe that is all the toppings right there. It's loads. So yeah, looking forward to that. And these are big portions of Grod. All the toppings are there as promised. What have we got? Let's have a look at this. Oh, lovely coconut flakes. It's nice and warm as well. Some caramel. Wow, you really have to dig. And the porridge is right at the bottom. Underneath all this caramel and fruit and deliciousness. Nuts, hazelnuts. Oh wow. Look at that. Demolishing this. Dean, slow eater. Dale, fast eater. Well, I demolished that in a few minutes. Dean, who's hungover, is slowly eating his. It's my lucky day. I finished mine and Dean has given up on his, so I'm going to finish it for him. So I'm getting 1.5, or looks even like more than 1.5. 3/4, 1 3/4. Let's do this. Right, double demolished. Let's get out of here. Looking for more food. Oh, sorry. Too healthy. Thinking you want to get a baguette. There's a whole other section here. This part looks even bigger. Oh, this is more like a deli type place rather than sit down and eat. See, there's like selling cheesies and stuff, sliced meats. Butcher there. Free samples, always a good idea. Very colourful mix of seafood. We're gonna get a pizza from here, Gorm's Pizza. They look pretty good. Gonna order number 6. I don't know if you can read that from here. It's like salami pizza. We got pizza and a beautiful day. Weather is nice. Really surprised. I was expecting Copenhagen to be freezing. This is actually warmer than Edinburgh. We got really lucky with the weather. Loads of people out here in the square. Looks like a football pitch in the middle there. I wonder if we can join in. Pizza's really light, the really thin base. How good was that pizza? Quality, nice, really thin. It's like the thinnest base that I've had on a pizza for ever. It's like really thin. You can probably eat like 5 or 6 of them. What do you reckon? You want to eat 5 or 6 of them? Not when you're hungover, okay. We're at the Botanical Gardens, which it looks like it's free to get in. We just walked in anyway, so the price is right. Just gonna have a wee wander around. I think I found my dinner. Roast duck, lovely. I like a bit of roast duck. Kind of boring. There doesn't seem to be much growing. I guess because it's winter time. There's loads of stuff that has like this, no leaves on it and stuff. I bet it's probably pretty in the summer. It's like that's probably where all this stuff is growing, in these greenhouses right now. It looks like a massive, that just looks like one massive greenhouse. Can't get into here. Locked door. Same with this one. Just look through the windows. Mostly cacti. We're 10 minutes too late to get into the Palm House. It closed at 3 o'clock and it's now 10 past 3, so yeah, that looks where the most interesting things are. Big massive palm trees growing inside this big greenhouse type building. Oh well, right, now we're going to head to Rosenborg Castle, which I think that's where that flag is right there. We made it to Rosenborg Castle, but it's only open 4 hours a day, Tuesday to Sunday, 10 till 2. We're way too late. Our only opportunity is to go tomorrow if we wake up early enough. Otherwise, we're not getting through this door. I guess that's Rosenborg Castle there. That's the entrance. So I guess that's the castle. Oh well, we've seen it at least. So we've had to change our plans and we've walked down to Christiania, which is another nice part of town with a nice little canal, but less touristy than that Nyhavn place up the road. There's supposed to be a really nice church here called the Church of Our Saviour, and we're going to go and have a look at that. Probably it's closed as well, but we'll at least have a look at it from the outside. Right, we've found it, Church of Our Saviour, and it looks like there's a big tower up there, and I see people up there, so that'll be our second nice view of the day if we can get up there after being at the round tower earlier. Looks like it's closed. They just closed that. Looks like the guy's just put the sign. Ah, you're kidding. It closes at 4 o'clock. Oh well, we're not getting up there. Well, they said this was supposed to be a nice scenic area, but it's just like full of graffiti and stuff. What is this place? This is supposed to be a nice area. Like, this is a restaurant. It's supposed to be a restaurant. Look at all this garbage. It's like a burger joint or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be a trendy kind of place, I guess. Like, just like coffee shops and restaurants and stuff. But the place looks sketchy as hell. So I just got in a bit of trouble. There's an area in there called the Green Zone, which is like a big area where people are selling and smoking weed. The place absolutely stinks of weed. Anyway, because I walked in there, they have a rule which is like no photos, no filming. Anyway, I just walked in there like a stupid tourist with my camera, and about 4 guys came up to me, grabbed me, they grabbed my phone, they made me delete the photos and everything, and they're all like swearing at me, everyone else, as I walked out. So it was kind of scary, but I mean, I just tried to plead ignorance, like I'm a stupid tourist, and I guess it was kind of stupid. When I smelled the weed and stuff, I shouldn't have been like filming around there. But all's well that ends well. They let me go. I've got my phone. I just don't have the video and stuff, but that's okay. I'm gonna get out of this hipster area. This is not really our place, our kind of scene. We're gonna find somewhere else. We're now heading to Papiorian, which I guess I've butchered that pronunciation as well. It's also known as Copenhagen street food, and it's I think it's like an indoor street food type area. We're going to try and see if we can find some hot dogs. That seems to be the fast food of choice in Copenhagen, and we haven't tried that yet. Something else we've not tried is cycling, which is also very popular here, but I think we're going to stick to walking for now. It's a bit of a nicer area. Much more my scene. Here it is, Papiorian. Hopefully I've pronounced it correctly this time. There's just people everywhere with amazing food. Wow, this place is busy. So this place used to be an old paper factory, apparently, and now just full of food of every nationality. Hello. Oh wow, it's incredible. A duck place that sells duck burgers. So I was after some gourmet hot dogs, but can't find them. Dean's ended up just with a liquid diet right now, alcoholic. So I'll try and find something else. Decided to get some Danish smørrebrød, which is like an open-faced sandwich with some fish on it. I guess I'll get this one with the salmon. Looks pretty tasty. Well, that smørrebrød was delicious. We just got out of there before we attempted to eat the whole place. We're just going to head back to the hotel now and get ready to go out to a bar or something tonight, if we can find a decent one. He's walking down the street, almost getting hit by bikes because the pavement's full of people. Can't be dealing with that. I just have to walk at my own fast speed. And my brother's a big Lego fan, so I found this Lego shop which looks pretty cool. All these massive things made of Lego, so we're going to go in and have a look. Oh, this is cool. They've recreated in the Haven with Lego. That is pretty neat. It's the opposite end of it there. All these guys having a good time. And the expensive bars, often they have in 7-Eleven hot dogs. Got these muesli bars from 7-Eleven. There's actually quite a lot of decent stuff at 7-Eleven. They sell like salads and porridge and quite healthy looking sandwiches and stuff. I guess it's not surprising that everyone in Denmark seems to be in like pretty good shape. You don't see many unhealthy or overweight people walking around. Anyway, I'm going to get fired into these. Right, so I'm back here again. Dean's upstairs sleeping again. So I'm back here, I'm just going to bang out like 10 sets. Then we're going out to a bar. 8:30 PM, we've finally left our hotel room. Just walking past the central train station here. There's apparently a decent gourmet hot dog stand. We see loads of hot dog stands when we walk about, but they're all like this same chain and they look very ordinary. But apparently there's one guy who's like an independent hot dog stand seller, so we're going to go and try his food. I believe this is the one there, John's Hot Dog Deli. Hello. Not friendly. Let's see what they got here. John's Hot Dog Deli. I cannot read this, but I don't know. This one looks good. There is my hot dog. That is absolutely beautiful. Damn, that looks good. Wow, this is incredible. Messy, but incredible. I've had no luck finding even a reasonably lively place. Bar, so we found this Irish pub, the Dubliner Irish bar. Wherever you are, it's always going to be a good shout, so we're just going to jump in there. Hopefully they'll have some live music or something. I don't know, it looks kind of dead. We'll check it out anyway. This is better. Better, right? Right, it's 11:25 AM and we were supposed to check out this hotel at 12, but Dean is still sleeping. He came home last night at 6:45 AM. That Dubliner bar we were at last night was pretty decent. It had a good live band and stuff. I only stayed till 12:30, like I said before. I'm not a drinker. Dean, however, raging alcoholic. He ended up going to a nightclub again. Came back really late, so I'm just nipping out to 7-Eleven just now. I'm going to get breakfast, slightly cheaper than the 165 crown hotel breakfast, which I've already missed anyway. Breakfast, 7-Eleven style. I've got 20 minutes to tidy up this mess, wake up that guy, and get out of here. Check out at 12. Right, we're on the train, we're going to Rosenborg Castle, taking the train to make sure we actually get there on time before it closes, which is in like an hour and a half. That was fast, that was only about 2 or 3 minutes for 2 stops. From Central Station to quite near Rosenborg Castle. So here we are at Rosenborg Castle, built by Christian IV. He built this in the early 1600s as a pleasure palace, a residence for himself. And then from the 1700s, it was used to store the royal family's rarest and most finest items, and basically just used to show off to any guests that they had. We're going to go inside and have a look. It cost us 110 crowns for the tickets. 110 each, which is like 13, no, it's actually like 13 quid British. So pretty expensive, although cheaper than Edinburgh Castle in Scotland, which is like 16 quid, although if you ask me, and I'm a bit biased, Edinburgh Castle probably a lot better. This is a treasury, a lot of silver looking guns, and there should be some crowns up the back. Damn, they look good. That's like what Daryl uses in Walking Dead. Some badass bow. Damn, a cachet of wine from 1615. Imagine how that tastes. 400-year-old wine. Imagine drinking out of that. Big pimpin' style. Damn, that is impressive. That is the Master Sword from Zelda, I believe. Don't know how they got it here in the Rosenborg Castle. Well, very impressive nonetheless. This is where all the gold stuff is. The King and Queen's crowns. The King's one bigger. Don't know if that's sexist or not. Maybe the King just had a bigger head. Old Christian V, I believe. Decent gaff this. You wouldn't mind living here. Let's have a quick scoot around. Oh, everybody is slow. I'm just gonna sprint around. Nice fireplace there. Hello, mirror. Wow, look at the ceiling on this place. Damn, that's beautiful. This must have been restored. It's nice and clean. Marble walls. Look at this, and another huge fireplace. Can you imagine sitting next to this with a fire roaring in the middle of the Danish winter? It would be incredible. And I guess that's one of the kings. Maybe Christian IV himself, I don't know. Right, let's continue through here. It's the hallway, all with the art. Writing desk there. I could set up my computer there. 30-inch monitor would fit on there, no problem. Up we go. Oh wow, this room is huge. Basically the top floor is just one big room, and that will be the king's throne right there. Let's check it out. Oh, we can't get that close to it unless we want to break the rules and jump the rope. Try and be a good boy today. That's where the king would have sat and been all kingly, wearing his crown and all his garb. And another two thrones, I guess, for the king and queen. They look more impressive than that other small one, surrounded by these silver lions. Wow, imagine having them as decorations in your house. Take up a wee bit of space, but if you had a place as big as this, no problem. Outside the bakery, I'm thinking about getting a pastry. Dean, let's jump in here. See what they've got. Oh, these look decent. Kanelboller. Hello, can I have one of these kanelboller? Thank you. When in Denmark, eat pastries. Kanelboller, that's gone straight in my belly. Well, we're back here. This time, made it well before 4 o'clock when it closes, and we're going to go up to the top of that tower, see what the view's like. The day not as sunny as yesterday, but never mind. Oh, it's a big queue to get up here. I guess they only let a certain amount of people up at a time. That's cool. That's the church bell. It goes off every hour. Traffic jam.
Yeah.
Major traffic jam.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Wow. Made it. We made it. Oh wow. It is you. Wow, it's incredible. It's a much better view than the round tower. And we can get even higher. So this is the spiral goes all the way to the top. Whoops. Getting some good exercise anyway. Oh, that's that hippie hipster place.
When it goes under the water, you see that?
Sorry. Oh,
it's a bridge, then a tunnel?
Yeah.
Incred. Would have been even nicer yesterday when it was sunny.
It's probably one of the only countries connected by
Is there a queue? Oh, we're stuck again. Almost at the top. There's just a queue. No room for two-way traffic here. Well, that was as far as it goes, so hopefully it's easier getting down than it was coming up. So we're back at the airport but not leaving. This is where we're going, to the Hilton Hotel for our last night. I've got a free night voucher at any Hilton hotel in the world, so this is where we're using it, because that Hilton cost 270 quid British per night. If you want to do the same thing, what you can do is sign up for the Hilton Honours Barclay card, spend 750 quid in the first 3 months, and you clear the sign up bonus, which is a voucher for a free night at any Hilton in the world. Get it and use it at the most expensive one you can find, like this one. Hello, checking in. Right, so this is our room, just a little bit better than the Copenhagen Plaza. 2 proper twin beds this time, and the view is nothing, I guess. Just a car park. Because we're at the airport, there's nothing around here. This looks nice and comfortable. So Hilton Diamond, which I am, due to a status match, get free access to the spa, which is a hot pool over here, and the fitness suite, which is in here. So I'm going to use that just now. Just out of the spa, hence the full robe. It's a pretty decent steam room. Right, we're going to head to the executive lounge for a quick drink before we go out. Now, we got upgraded to executive floor, and that's because I have the Hilton Diamond membership. I haven't actually stayed in a Hilton for 6 years, but I got a status match about 1.5 years ago, and it runs out at the end of this month, so it's pretty good that I actually get to use it. So we're going to see Copenhagen FC versus Esbjerg, I believe it's pronounced. We got these tickets online, 185 crowns each, which is about 21 quid. Not too bad for a football match. This is the Danish Superliga. Well, we're late. The match already started 5 minutes ago. We tried to get on a bus and it was jam-packed full of people. We couldn't get on. The next bus was 20 minutes later. So we are kind of late. Good to know you can still get a pint in football, some stadiums in the world. Not in Scotland. Stadium's not full at all. Just these. Kebab sandwich. Looks good. Thank you. Oh, lovely. Right, 5 minutes left. We're going to get out of here. It's 2-0 to Copenhagen. We're going to beat the crowds. We don't want to be queuing up for our bus home. Ridiculously healthy stuff at the 7-Eleven here. Protein skyr, cold pressed paleo juices and salads. Okay, since I have been eating all the chocolate square muesli bars in the executive lounge, I have to punish myself with a gym session, obviously. And let's see what we've got here. Dumbbells that don't go that heavy, and a pull-up bar, some cable machines, and a leg press machine. And that's it as far as the resistance machines go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of cardio equipment. That's what's wrong with gyms. They pack it full of cardio equipment and hardly any resistance equipment. I guess I can just do some pull-ups and stuff. So I ate about 20 muesli bars, so I reckon that means I have to do 20 sets of this, and then we're even. Amazingly healthy looking salad here for supper, courtesy of 7-Eleven, of course. Back in the gym, building up an appetite for breakfast. Good morning, Copenhagen. Well, we're checking out in about an hour and a half, but first breakfast. And as Hilton Diamond, you're supposed to get a free continental breakfast in the executive lounge, although I spoke nicely to reception and they've given me a voucher for the main hotel buffet, so we're going to go and stuff our faces there. Hello.
I can help.
You have a voucher for two. Yeah. Got here boiled eggs, scrambled eggs. Oh yeah, Danish bacon, love it. Just looking sausages, mushrooms, the full breakfast, hash browns, lovely jubbly, fried eggs and baked beans.
So one omelette to mix.
Yeah, one omelette with everything and
Yes.
one oatmeal, please.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Some lovely fruit salads. Yeah, dessert for later. And of course, pastries. Right, let's see what we've got here. Some oatmeal with raisins and cinnamon, fruit salad, bacon, beans, the full breakfast, because we've got the big omelette there with all the toppings and a couple of pastries. Oh my god, he's just come back with a plate covered in tomato ketchup. How to ruin your food.
How do you make it taste better?
Well, destroyed all that. I'm kind of tempted to go up and get more. I don't know if that would be considered a bit greedy or not. Well, nowhere near full, but I'm just going to have one wee Danish pastry since we're still in Denmark, and a wee side of skyr yogurt with some nuts. Don't want to be too full. Don't want to be sitting on Ryanair with a full belly. It's already difficult enough to get through a Ryanair flight without feeling sick. So we're going to be checking out of here in about half an hour. At the airport, this is the sad part of any trip, going home. I'm actually feeling pretty good, though. Feeling pretty good about myself for not stuffing my face at that buffet and leaving before I felt sick, which is what I normally do when I'm at a buffet, is I leave feeling sick. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Had a good time in Copenhagen. Looking for my brother, he's not passed passport control yet. Had a good time in Copenhagen, and the only thing is we missed out on the best thing about Copenhagen, which is the Tivoli Gardens amusement park. So I guess I'm going to have to come back here sometime in the future and check that out. But thanks for following this vlog. If you made it this far, I reckon you have to give it a wee thumbs up, leave a comment, and maybe even subscribe, eh? Right, see you guys next time.